More than I thought they'd ever be. But they got claws instead of toenails, and you don't ever have to clip them. But they're feeling good with this cold weather. That red one actually blew his coat already. I guess they have it to be down in that den with it. I feed the little one in this little enclosure here, and this enclosure's been good because they don't gang me up at the gate trying to get out. And I've been able to feed her in there, and then I feed the other ones split up in here. And if I time the feeding just right, 4 trips a year to the vet, and I mean, there's nothing set in stone there, but they like to go work with a good vet. I can get them about 10 to 12 years, and then they're gone. And it's natural old age that gets them. I mean, I'll take them to the vet. Ready to leave here. You don't have to examine it yet. It's old age. We know what to expect.
Did they get regular?
Yeah, they get everything that yours do, and they get the heartworm every month. And some vets don't want them in the clinic. Some of them are smart enough to realize that they're just canines. I mean, and if that's the wolves don't care, man. Yeah. You can call them all day long. You can have a T-bone steak, and if they've just eaten and they're gorged and full, you can't entice them to even come to you. And I could call one of them's name right now, and she wouldn't even look at me. But I love this interaction and the play, and the public doesn't get to see that because the wolves have done what they've done for so long, doing a program which is stand there and look like a wolf and lick people and interact. But the public doesn't get to see that, so you need to get pictures of it and enjoy it.
You can certainly see how this kind of play would be less fun.
And this red one likes to use his mouth a lot as far as grabbing and pulling. And when they're growing up, they use the little incisors in the front as nippers, and they'll pinch a fire out of you. And some of them keep that habit on into old life. Sure, I pull on them, handle them, push them, but it's just what they do to me too. I mean, and I do feel like I'm preaching to the choir out here. I know. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, talk about it, yeah. What's the matter? If I'm not in here, he's standoffish. He doesn't care to interact with the other ones as much as they do with him. And this one is so big and heavy and still fairly young that it's just a little more physical. All of them been cut. No pups are coming. And there's nothing wrong with getting down on their level, but it's always better. I tell people if they stand up like they're supposed to, because if you get down there, if I got down there with them now, they'd use me just like they use each other, and I'm not that strong. I don't want to take a hit in the head or whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I have to watch too. If I get the horsing around one too much, then the other ones will jump it, think, well, we're going to help. It's all in the pecking order, and the only reason I fit in is I bring food. And she knows that she's not big as they are, and she's the low man on the totem pole. She doesn't come in here too often and to get in the middle of it.
Whoa, whoa.
So you never,
See that?
you never breed them?
Never do. There's no reason they don't belong out in the public. Now, when they're born, they have blue eyes, and then they'll change about 3 months, 4 months of age, and when they come up above ground and start, you know, being an animal. I mean, a wolf in the wild. But and then the eyes always are either that almond color, green, black, yellowish color, but they're never blue. So if you see a blue-eyed adult animal and somebody says it's a wolf, no, it's one of their huskies.